This summer I cycled, paddleboarded and hiked all the way from the bottom to the very top of Scotland, and I called it the Scottish Adventure Triathlon. I hiked the Cape Wrath Trail, a 370-kilometre long-distance walk from Fort William to the most northwesterly point of mainland Britain, Cape Wrath. It's boggy, it's midge-infested, but it's absolutely incredible. And because I survived it, I thought I'd tell you how. Come on, boys. Follow Mama. Hello, welcome to the final Cape Wrath Trail video. Ooh, it's sad. But don't worry, if you've enjoyed this series, there is plenty more stuff to come. Two things just before we start. Number one, if you're about to do the trail in the next couple of months, do you really want to watch this video? I don't want to put people off watching my videos, but I do just want to say, if you are about to do the trail, maybe just think about whether you want to watch this video. I kind of don't want to spoil it for you. I don't think I will, because everyone's experience is completely different, but also I just feel like I should say, do you really want to watch this video? And number two, thank you very much to Skillshare who are sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone that loves learning and wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills. So over the last couple of months, I've been using Skillshare to do personal growth and personal development type classes because I'm basically trying to work out what I'm doing in this online world and where I want to take it going forward. Skillshare recommends classes that it thinks you'll like based on previous classes you've taken, and I really like this because, actually I think I've just found my next one. Social Media for Creatives, 5 exercises to power your freelance career. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next. Anyway, so last month I spotted this on my recommendations. Find Your Style, 5 exercises to unlock your creative identity by Andy J. Pizza. Great surname. So I clicked on it out of interest and I watched the introduction, and oh my gosh, Andy is like the most dynamic and fun presenter I've ever seen on a class in my life. So much so that I just kept watching it. In the first exercise, he gets you to create these Pinterest boards, collating all the things that have influenced you throughout your life and that might feed into your creative style now. He made me realise how much Ace Ventura has influenced my life. So these are my boards, there's Ace Ventura, and these are still a work in progress because I prefer to think about these things when I'm out and about. And that's what I really like about Skillshare, is you can access it anytime, any place via your mobile phone. And because the class is broken into segments, I can dip in and out at my own leisure. If you'd like to explore the Skillshare class library for free, the first 1,000 people to use the link on my description box or my code SarahFitForAdventure will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Thanks very much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. It wasn't the best campground, I'm not going to lie, but I don't know if you can see, but there's a very small like strip of where I'm actually squashed down, because the heather like pushes you like into the middle. So I was like a little sausage roll last night. I was the little sausage in the middle of a sausage roll. Good morning, people of the internet. Tripping over already. We got a bit of mizzle drizzle going on again this morning, although the sun is just peeping a little bit there, so you know, things might be looking up. Didn't tell you about my genius plan last night, did I? Because by the time I got into the tent, I just wanted to sort out my food, my feet, and blah blah blah. So what I did was I was heading around on the track, the east of all these, like, what do we call these? They're not really hills, are they? They're like, I don't know, mounds. We'll go with mounds. So I was heading to the east of these mounds, and the track basically runs around. You might be able to see it. It's down there. It runs around here, and then it goes over to that loch, and then along to another loch, and that's where I was heading. But I wasn't too hopeful about camp spots, and also midges were driving me insane. So anyway, master plan was come up the mounds, come up and over the mounds, because with the midges you need to catch the wind. I'm gonna start walking while I talk. You need to catch the wind to blow them away, and there's really just not much wind about at the moment. But best chance obviously of getting the wind was if I got up a bit higher. So I found the highest mound in the area, apart from obviously, you know, the actual giant mountain mounds, and trudged up it. I don't think I can get down here, you know. I have to go over there. Yeah, trudged up it, because I thought if I camp up on one of these mounds, better chance of catching the wind, less midges. So that's what I did, and yeah, it worked. Like, obviously there were still midges, but like literally 5% of what there normally is in the morning. There obviously are some up here, but not half as much, not even like a tenth as many as they usually are in the morning. I'll tell you one thing I won't miss when I finish this is hands covered in dead midges in the morning. Look at them. And now I'm gonna try and cut down and over. I don't want to go back like to where I've come from, so I'm just trying to find a way down. Okay, we'll go this way, I think. Trying to find a way down to like cut across to that loch basically, but I'm going a bit rogue, so it might get a bit rough, but I gotta be honest, I think we're getting used to rough, and I mean, look at this. Ow, this is rough. Okay, so let's crack on, is it? We got some miles to do today. Might make it to Sandwood Bay tonight if I get a wiggle on today, which would mean I'll be finishing tomorrow, which I haven't quite like come to terms with yet. I don't want to finish, like I genuinely don't want to finish. But anyway, we'll talk about this later, because you know, I've got some bogs to run through first. Bye! This is my smug face. I'm just feeling like quite smug with myself right now, and it's a bit dangerous on the Cape Wrath Trail, because I feel like something is going to come along and wipe this smug grin off my face shortly. But I am quite smug because I've just come down from up there on the mound, and I'm just quite chuffed with myself because I've like cut a little bit out by coming up and over. I mean, it was hard coming up and over, but obviously it made my camp so much better. But the question is, does that genius plan like cancel out the absolute screw up that I did the other day when I camped 750 metres from the schoolhouse bothy, because I didn't realise it was a bothy, and I camped in absolute Midgeville with a hint of spider infestation? Does it cancel that out? Does the geniusness of last night cancel out the dickheadness of that night? No. No, I'm still tamping. Normally I can build a bridge and get over things pretty quickly, but I was fuming with myself for hours. I couldn't get over what I did there, like literally livid. So no, it doesn't cancel out, but I am still quite smug. Kenny Ken up there. Kenny Ken, tiny one. Thank you, Kenny. I've only got to do it one more time. Come on, you. Let's go again, is it? Don't tip the boat. Okay, let's go. Oh, I get shouted at for being in someone's boat. Oi, oi! I was like, who's this weirdo on the side of the road? Hey, it's Stuart!
Bit grim.
So as you can see, I managed to catch up with Stuart, who I'd met in the bothy the day before. If you've seen the previous episode, you'll know him as Little Pussy Bag. Sorry about that again, Stuart. It's looking a bit quiet, yeah. Not gonna lie.
I know. Massive difference to come. They'd be open at like 6 in the morning and come in.
Yeah. Oh, well, full of tourists, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
You're missing out if you don't. Well, the moment of truth. Let's have a look, is it? Ain't looking good, not gonna lie. 12 o'clock. Is that what time it's meant to open? Yeah, 12. Probably on certain days.
Sorry.
Story of my life. So yeah, we decided to walk together, and my filming went a little bit lax over the following few hours because it's just kind of nice to talk to a real human for a while. Sorry guys, the camera just doesn't cut it sometimes. So this place was cool, just outside Loch, the London stores. I didn't even need anything, but it's kind of a rite of passage if you're doing the Cape Wrath Trail to stop there. I told Stuart that I do the YouTube thing, so every so often he'd walk ahead so that I could talk to the camera, but in reality I can't talk to a camera if there's people within a 5-mile radius, so that didn't happen and I just filmed him walking and looked like some kind of weird stalker. Please just fall again, just for comical effect. Oh, massive frog, hello. I'll probably fall now. Wee, she says.
I tend to fall more when I'm concentrating where I'm going.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm running.
Yeah, you're not really. Oh, you're not gonna fall now. This sucks.
No.
Shit! It rocks.
Some say I'm insane and they're riding away, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more. That's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom.
It's really hard to walk on sand.
Yeah, I need it. Once you bend me more, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Once you bend ammonia. The limit of love is endless. I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane and they're riding away, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more. That's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom.
It's the last night's camp. There's only one place I'm flipping going, I can tell you.
Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Once you bend ammonia. Give me your freedom. Whoa.
That was so bloody awesome. But there are people here, because there's quite as this tide comes high, it looks like there's a good swell, because there's some surfers down the end of the beach, because although this place is like really remote, there is a track that comes from Loch if you come from that way, so tourists and stuff do come to it. And there was a so I'm obviously just running there naked, right, and I'm in the sea and I can see these people like walking along the beach, and they got as far as the rock, were they, and then they obviously must have noticed I was naked, like I've scared them clearly, because they turned around and went the other way. Oh my god, was that bad? That was freaking lush. Oh, I'm chilly now, but it was amazing, so worth it. This beach is lush. I don't even care that there's not going to be a sunset. Left a little timer on again, didn't I, so it cut me off. In my head, this like Sandwood Bay like last camp had to be like an amazing sunset and blah blah blah, but I really don't care. Like I think it just sets the mood that it's all like misty and like no sunset. It's just Scotland, isn't it? Like, it's the tone of the whole hike, so why would it finish any other way? Oh, I'm cold. Need to go get some food. I'm all cozy now. Don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, I'm all changed and cozy. Just had my food. Got myself a brew in my, like, I think this is meant to be a saucepan, but it's the top half of the thing that I boil the water in, my pan thing. And it doubles up quite nicely as a mug, you know. And I've got myself a, what is it? Tunnocks caramel waffle dessert. I am not ready to go home. Look at this, man. Oh, it's so good to just sit here with the door open. No midges. This is the first time I've been able to actually sit in my tent with the door open and just look out. Just like chilling in my sleeping bag, looking at the sea. Last night's camp on the Cape Wrath Trail, because tomorrow I'm going to get to Cape Wrath Lighthouse, unless I die on the way. Could get shot on the range, I suppose, but not supposed to be any military firing, so should be alright in that respect. Yeah, I'm not ready to go home. I'm not ready for this to be over. I'm really sad. Like, I just don't feel... There's only been one time on this entire trail where I've thought, get me to that lighthouse, and it was that day after Ullapool when my bag weighed an absolute ton because I'd filled it with food, like more than I filled it in the beginning. And it was a track all day, and then it absolutely hammered down, and then the midgies chased me. It was that at the end of the day where the midgies just, they wouldn't let up, and I was like, ah. That's the only time, literally the only time I've thought, get me to that lighthouse, and actually looked forward to like finishing it. Otherwise, I've literally loved every day. Like, even when it's been crap, it's not been crap. Like, have I not pushed myself enough? Like, it's been hard. It's definitely been hard, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go home. I'm not ready to go home. So I've just read like kind of the last bit of the guidebook. I brought it with me to read on the way because, you know, didn't carry enough weight in my bag already. I want to read it to you, but it keeps making me want to cry, so I don't feel like I can. So if you want to read it, I'm trying to not shine my torch on it too much so that it reflects. But if you want to read it, you can just pause the video and read it. Otherwise I'd read it to you, but you know, I'll just cry, and that's just shit. I'm all emotion, man. Oh, shining my torch on it again. Anyway, I'm sure you paused it by now if you wanted to. Good morning. Lesson of the day on my final day on the Cape Wrath Trail. Do not assume that there's no midgies at the beach. I'm just like, I had the door open and I'm just sat here. I was getting my gas because I was going to take it down to Stu because he's camped further down and I know he's not got any gas left. So I thought, I'll take him my gas so he can do his breakfast. So I'm sat here fanning around like with the door open. Next thing you know, I'm getting like smashed in the face, bitten. And I'm like, abort mission! Just zipping the door and like twatting my face. I just didn't expect it, you know, but no, cavalry's arrived, so yeah, there's no gas delivery service today, mate. So Stu, if you want it, you're gonna have to come and get it. I'm not bringing it down. Maybe I'll just like open the tent a bit and launch it down and just like shout grenade. Oh, I'll probably knock him out. Can you imagine? Anyway, I think I'm a bit hyper because it's the last day. Gutted but hyper. So yeah, let's get stuff packed up and go find that lighthouse. At the end of such an epic journey, as you wander through the slightly forlorn buildings hunched on the wind-seared cliffs of the Cape, it's only natural to have mixed feelings.
elation at having reached your final objective, satisfaction at having endured the physical hardships along the way, humility in the face of raw power of nature all around, regret or relief that the journey is finally over. It will take days, if not weeks, to process the magnitude of this experience, but as you float across the Kyle of Dearness to retrace your steps to Kinloch Bervie, it's worth reflecting on the words of John Muir, written more than a century ago, but still remarkably prescient. Thousands of tired, nerve-shaken, over-civilized people are beginning to find out that going to the mountains is going home, that wilderness is a necessity. It's easy to get sucked back into the hectic pell-mell of everyday life, leaving trail memories distant, detached and unreal. But try to hold on to some of the sedate pace of the wilderness, remembering the simple pleasures of getting from one place to another, surviving and traversing a landscape that has existed since time immemorial. The Cape will still be standing, solid and immovable, a giant buttress to the wild Atlantic, long after our own time has come and gone, and you were there, in that place, and in that moment.
I don't think there's anyone in here. Wow, there's like loads of chairs. There's gas. There's books. There's cutlery. Oh, this must be the guy. So, oh yeah, look, it says up here. So basically this guy, James McRory Smith, lived here as a recluse for 32 years. And he just walked down to the London stores in Kinloch Bervie to get his supplies every few days. And look, there's a picture of him there. Apparently there's his paintings. Oh, look. Whoa, that's mint. Kind of creepy, but really cool. Oh, some ducks. Whoa. This is so cool. Oh my god, look at him. He's pretty freaky looking, isn't he? There's a cat flap in the window. This is what I need. That's what I need to let my cat into the house. Oh god, I look freaky in the dark. I need that. Anyway, not the point. I'm in a really cool place and I'm obsessed with the cat flap. How mint is this? Ah, I love it. Look at all this peat. There's loads of it. It's amazing. I mean, I'll be slagging it off later when I'm stuck on top of the peat bogs, but this stuff's amazing for carbon drawdown out of the atmosphere. Well done, love. You're doing a grand job of trying to protect the climate. Wee. True to form, boys, true to form. We couldn't finish the Cape Wrath Trail without some boggy bog life. Hashtag boggy bog life. Wee.
I'm going to apologise now for the wind noise in this section, but I didn't want to cut these clips out because I think it's good for you to see how I actually felt.
I've just come over the hill and I can see the end. And I don't want to get there. Oh, what an absolute fanny. I need to cry now because I can't cry when I get there because Stuart might be there and there's a cafe. There could be a whole bus of people there. So I need to cry about it now. Am I supposed to be like this? Am I supposed to be happy? Like I might punch myself so something hurts. Like not even my hip hurts anymore. Should I just trip over and like roll my ankle so that I'm desperate to get there? I don't think I'm supposed to not want to get there. Oh god, I'm such a knob. Okay, well we've got, 5k to build a bridge and get over it. Okay, I stopped crying and I was thinking what they need to do is make this last leg a bit longer because like it's a short one, like it's lunchtime, it's only lunchtime when you get there, which is nice because there's a cafe and you can have lunch, but it messes with your emotions, man. Like if this was the end of like one of the previous days, I'm always battered by the end of the day and like my legs hurt and I'm desperate to stop, so I kind of need that right now. So that it's not messing with me so much. But then on the same page, I don't know what I'm trying to say, in the same vein, whatever, maybe I only feel like that at the end of the normal days because I know that I'm going to walk again the next day. Like maybe it does, maybe because I know it's coming to a total end, I could literally have broken my leg right now and I'd still be like, don't get there. Just stay out and live with the sheep. Use a stick, make a splint, you'll be fine. Which is probably more the case. I'm really confused. I'm just confused. The comedian in me is like, do something really funny at the end, like get naked and climb up the bloody lighthouse or something and swing your pants from the top. But then the emotional bag inside is going, no, not on this one, love. Not on my watch, we're taking over. She needs to cry for a fucking week. I just don't know. Oh, it's weird, man. It's really weird. And if you're watching this, you're probably just like, what the hell? I think you just need to go through it to like understand. Oh dear me, never mind, eh? Should have to do something else next weekend. Everest, anyone? Hi, it's me again. So, I was thinking, what if I contact the guidebook man and Graham, his name's not Graham, but you know, and you know, tell him that he changes the last leg to like zigzag, and then he can just write in the guidebook, like, you know, don't try and go direct, just don't question the guidebook. It's here to protect your emotions. And if you don't believe us, go and watch Fit for Adventure's YouTube channel. Yeah, I think he would understand. I feel like he would understand, given what he wrote in the end of the bloody guidebook. I'm sure we'd be on the same page. I'm not even hungry. Nothing hurts. I'm not even hungry. I've had a lemon meringue biscuit thing, a whole block of tablet and some fruit pastels on the way here. I'm probably not even burning that many calories. Body's probably got used to it anyway. Why am I moaning so much? I should be happy. Oh, I'm really sorry. This is shit to watch, isn't it? This is shite to watch. But I'm a glass case of emotions, and I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna fake it for you. Oh man. Well, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Feel like you're on the journey with me. Can you imagine if you were here? What would you do if you were here and I was crying like a bawling mess and you're just like, alright love, calm down. You better cry with me, you pricks. In fact, you better be crying right now. If you're not crying right now, then I want my money back. I don't know what I just said. Yeah, if you're not crying right now, then what's wrong with you? This is an emotional film. Oh, a bog. Maybe I should jump in it. Shall I face plant it so that I'm pissed off? Can it rain? Storm? Something? Hit me? Lightning? Oh, good God. Anything! Maybe this will help. Oh, it didn't go in! I fully expected to sink. Even the bogs are not boggy anymore! What are you trying to do to me? You're not making me want to leave! Oh. That is the deepest, boggiest bog, and it stinks. It stinks. I think that helped. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this last climb up to the track through the long grass, this is helping. This is good. This is definitely helping. Where is the track? There's the minibus. That's the minibus that goes back to the ferry. And I'm missing it. Yes! Stuart might be on there. He's waving. I think it was Stuart or someone was waving. That's hilarious. I was hoping I'd miss it. Hopefully I have to walk. Then I'll just be like tired and fuming and that'll be great. And I'll be just about ready to go home. I actually had visions of that happening. I can't believe it's actually just happened. That is brilliant. Oh, classic. I actually can't get over that. I genuinely had visions of that happening and I can't believe it just happened. Go on without me. I don't want to leave. Oh, so I've been thinking again. Dangerous territory. What if I just keep walking? Like, has anyone ever walked to the North Pole from mainland Britain? I don't think so. Jesus, maybe, but did he film it for YouTube? No, I think not. I could do that. I'm just gonna keep going.
Reflecting back on how I felt, I realise now that within that 17 days, I found the longest periods of simplicity that I've had in years. It was total freedom, the purest kind of happiness, and the happiest I have ever felt. I was completely immersed in nature, with a clear mind, and my only focus to walk and survive. This is the only place I truly feel like I can be myself.
On the Cape Wrath snail.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne.
That marks the end of my Cape Wrath Trail journey. I think we all know how I really feel about that. And it also marks the end of, I'm out of breath. It also marks the end of my Scottish Adventure Triathlon. On to the next adventure, walking to Cardiff! steep. Pardon. My fanny really hurts.